Well, we got Rocky, big old boy, good boy, yeah, and Rosie and Polka all out here enjoying the weather. It's 37 degrees. Good boy, what a good boy, good boy. And little fire here. You can see that I used some fire water over there. And since I was out here, just enjoying the evening. This is, what is this, Wednesday? February the 1st, 2023. And you can see I've got some garlic going, some winter garlic. Gosh, it looks like I lost some down here. I have, or maybe not. You can see one right, where is it? Right there, coming up. These had been planted in plastic bottles inside. You can see the rest of them coming up here. And there's some over here. So we should have a pretty good crop of garlic. There's quite a few of them inside the greenhouse over here. And that's a pool cover that we weren't going to use this winter. So after the wind destroyed the plastic on the greenhouse actually it was originally designed and built to be a place for the kitties to hang out during the winter. But there's plenty of room for them to share. So we've got some garlic, and I just planted a bunch of seeds to germinate. So built a fire and cleaned out a bunch of weeds here. You can see my piles of weeds that they grow up in the fence row. And so I had to clean them out. And this little enclosed area here, about 60 by 60, I've got a bunch of trees planted. The first thing that happened this fall, over in the corner there, you can't see them really, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, citrus trees, and dadgum cut ants got in there and just darn near took all the leaves off of them. So I had to put some ant killer out, and they left them alone. But then we had 2 separate freezes of 17 degrees or colder, just a couple of weeks, maybe a month ago. And so I'm not sure if any of them made it. Looks like the apple and pear and peach over there are doing okay. And then I've got a blueberry I think is going to be okay. Oh, there's some more. Let me see if I can zoom in and show you. That is a blueberry tree, right? I don't know if my finger is going to work here. Right there, that's a blueberry tree. No, I'm not blueberry, I'm sorry, plum. That's a plum tree. But I've got 3 garlics planted around it as well. So should be in pretty good shape come time to harvest garlic. But we have a gardener's table here that really just got overgrown. These weeds, we had the driest year, I think it was the second driest year on record for the San Antonio metro area, which is where we live near. And everything was just bare. It was bare dirt. And then we had one little rain, and these weeds grew 3 or 4 feet just almost overnight. It felt like overnight. So little by little, I'm going to have to go around the fence row here and clean them out. So anyway, that's what I just going to finish doing, is just raking up big piles of weeds. And then I need to take some of these pallets here and build a cage or a pen or whatever you want to call it for compost, because I've got a big pile of compost over next to my little barn that I need to relocate because I'm going to expand the barn. And so I just have to figure out where I want it. I don't want to create something just unsightly either for me or for my neighbor. This stretch back here I think is right at 200 feet, 206 feet, something like that, from one corner across the back to the other corner. And it runs over, let's see, yeah, right there. Let's see if I can figure it out. That right there is the corner post of that corner of the lot. And then it runs over to where those trees are right there. Just on the other side, you can see that diagonal post. That's the fence that I just finished building. Well, finished a couple of months ago. And so this entire back fence across here is cattle panels that my neighbor put up. and I need to replace those with regular horse fencing, and then I want to go up 7 feet like I did here on top of the enclosure we had. That was my first project, was putting up the deer fencing up there. This is really turning into a long video. I'm sorry. My only purpose was just to share about the fire and the wonderful heat and getting some weeds up. So y'all take care out there. Bye.